Hello and welcome back to Avowed. Last time we got back to VR and it was on a siege. Still about tried to take it over, but pretty much failed pretty spectacularly because we kind of took out all the forces and also won VR. It was not gonna go in their favor. I mean, even the still Avowed, he might be strong, but if you take them out, one people, still a big city, they can defend themselves. So yeah, they got screwed, and I imagine that Inquisitor Ludwin is not happy about that. you know, yeah. But we have a new goal: go to Thirdborn in the next region, which is named Shatterscarp. Yeah, that is the place. So we're gonna go. We have done all the side stuff pretty much. Like, there's a couple, of these things we can still find, and it's a treasure map. Like, I don't know, this tower. Could be a lot of places. But yeah, I guess I could run towards it and see if I can find a tower, and maybe I find a couple other things I might have missed. But whoa, ouch. I mean, sure. Let's just take a little last breath of this place. Like, I don't know if we're gonna come back to these places, but we didn't have to go back to whatchamacallit, what else forget the name? The first place. I keep forgetting the name for some reason. What the hell? My brain's so stupid. Dawnshore. Yeah. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. We didn't really need to go back there after going to this area, so will we? Maybe for one or two things, but well, that don't look right. But yeah. But for now, we're just gonna go to the new area. Get to explore a new area today, a little bit. See what we can do. Whoa, game lagging. That wasn't what I was doing. Guess they're out here, huh? I do wonder, yeah, again, would we have an actual fight if we didn't, take them out in the cave? I guess so, because it did seem like it was optional to go to the cave. If you found it, you found it. If you didn't, you didn't, So it could have gone very differently. Yeah, I went here. A lockbox. I'll take that. But yeah. I don't see a tower really that looks like the thing on the map. I don't know if that's something you can see. Is it easy to get there? How do I easily get there? I think the best way would be up there, because I don't think this would get me in there, would it? Ugh, game's really not happy about being played today. Can you go up here this way now? Actually, I went up this. Okay, I guess you can. Alright. Well, we'll just go this way then. Yeah, the game's really lacking. I don't know why. That's the watchtower. That's not. It is. Is that a plane outside? Loud sound. Yeah, no, that's not it at all. A lot more rectangular looking. That can't be it. I don't know if I'll find it. It's fine. If I don't find things, I don't find things, It's fine. I can miss a few things in this game, Like, that's bound to happen. I'm not gonna be, you know, I want to do things in the game, but looking for a thing you just kind of have to look out for in the world like that on a treasure map, that can take a while. I don't know. That's not really a tower, kind of a tower, but not really the kind of shape I'm looking for either. I don't know. Could have been on the other side, you know, eastward. Hard to tell. The map isn't clear enough about that, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna be around here. Yeah, go in this cave. Get it done. Finding a couple things in there. It's always nice. Why you run back through the world? You will miss some things. It's way too big of a game where I can say I'm gonna find everything. Absolutely. Hello.
Maybe I live somewhere around here.
Did I speak to you before?
Oh, my apologies, my friend. Is there any chance we've met before? I seem to have forgotten, well, everything.
Maguccio? It's me, Giata. Do you know where you are?
I have no idea where, or even who I am. I just came out here with no memory whatsoever.
I've seen him absent-minded before. But never like this.
Weird that the intellect check is not the first one. It tends to be up the top one. Where were you when you first came to? Have you been involved in a magic experiment at any point? Do you remember anything at all? Lie. Oh, you and I are the best friends. Come to think of it, you still owe me some gold. It's funny how you can be this kind of character. But I won't. You should be careful out there. You never know who might be looking to take advantage of the situation. Yeah, that's my fault. Like, you're the enemy, so right? So that's my fault as well.
I have noticed a lot of animancy going on around here. So it's very likely.
Maybe time will bring back your memories.
I'm afraid that may be my only option. Thank you so much for your time.
Weirdly jovial about losing his memory, but I mean, if you lost your memory, well, what would you do about it, you know? Alright, well, random encounter. Also missed that. So yeah, you can just, you know, come across stuff like that, you know? That's how this game works sometimes. I could easily have missed if I just teleport over there, you know? Yeah, it doesn't take that long, really. Also, there's that merchant up here. Hi.
Good to see you again, Envoy. I told you we'd cross paths once more. If you need to restock, I have some new wares. Luckily, those steel garrote soldiers at the gate haven't bothered me yet. I'm just hoping not to draw their attention.
Guess we have seen this person before. Where do we see you? Yeah, I forgot, but apparently we have. Still good soldiers?
Aye. They killed those poor rangers and have just been waiting there.
Oh. That's not good. Don't bother, I'm sure you'll be fine. More of them here? Great.
Not a fan, I take it? Well, you're certainly not alone in that, friend. Anyway, it's not my business to interfere in. I've seen nothing and just wish to be on my way.
How have travels been since you left Doncho?
Well, uneventful enough. Gods be praised. But let's just say I'm more grateful than ever for this hand-me-down equipment. The sporlings in Delimgan out here are vicious, and even the less mobile plant life seems like it wants me dead.
I think maybe right outside, like the gate or whatever, to Emos there. Like, is that anywhere? I think maybe.
Oh, just taking a bit of a breather before I continue. I'd much rather rest a bit here than in Shatterscarp. I've heard the desert can be brutal.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Shatterscarp? want to say Shatterscarp for some reason every single time. It's Shatterscarp. But whatever.
Not much, unfortunately. There's a settlement in the region. Third Born, I believe it's called. Hardy folks. Otherwise, you can expect blazing sands and, if the rumors are true, dream thralls. Poor bastards. If it wasn't the only way to Solace Keep, I'd be avoiding the place like the Dream Scourge.
Do we have anything I want? Got some art, right? Some of that. Couple lockpicks. Alright. I don't think I need to sell anything. Oh wait, no, I did pick a few things up tonight. Yeah. Got a whole lot though. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Wait. Did I, hold on. Hey. You can check your, yeah, stash item. Did I have anything? Okay, I don't. I only have that thing. Okay. Just was wondering if I was overburdened at any point and I forgot. And I put it in there. I didn't. So wait, is still what I have? Like the... Yeah, okay.
A moment of your time, if you please. From one adherent to another.
Captain Alfia, what are you doing here? I thought the Silkwood would be off licking the wounds. I don't have a moment to spare. Cross your arms.
What a colourful grasp of language you have. You interfered in our plans. Take it from me, Inquisitor Ludwig isn't at all pleased.
Neither am I. Good thing it don't work for her. She could have told me the Silkwood wasn't almost there. What happened here?
That's exactly why I've come to make amends.
You lost the fight for Emerald Stair, and now you ask for peace? Don't make me laugh.
Hear me out. That's all I ask. Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head, and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our soldiers were poised to attack Fiol Messiverno. If you had been made aware, you would not have interfered.
Why? The elements are harmless. I still wouldn't interfere. Explain yourself now.
You might not want to admit it, but Fiol Messiverno is a settlement in decline. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. What exactly do you think you saved?
People?
My home, which you have no right
You
to
know.
condemn.
You've done nothing but condemn it. Shouting matches with the governor, open defiance.
I fight for my home because I cherish it, you shit-eating worm. Because I want us to survive.
Then I hope you enjoy the consequences of your actions. Fiol Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them.
Like seriously, you're literally just committing genocide and it's like... Oh... yeah, no, I mean... I don't know, it's yeah. Anyway, I didn't come all this way to watch the settlement burn. We should be supportive of you, Mr. Rano, not delivering the death sentence. That isn't your judgment to make. Remain silent.
Any good farmer knows when to put down an injured animal. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adia if that's what it takes.
The Emperor will hear of what you've done. Why are you telling me this? Insane.
Because we have one thing in common. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine. You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a warning. Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you, but don't get in our way a second time. It won't end well.
Lupin and Dialog are making a great error. Don't give me a reason. I'll keep that in mind. You didn't come all this way just to explain yourself.
Feel free to prove us wrong. The Steel Garrote love a challenge. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
You don't have to answer that.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last.
Winter Martiano was a decent man. You paid for this. How do you know I'm going to Shatterscarp? The Dialog have gone too far. Again. Did Ludwig give the order?
Inquisitor Ludwig is always watching. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerity. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances.
I won't hold my breath. Settle I got my eye on her. Despite what happened here, I'm optimistic. Attack, you're not running away from this. Now we can just escalate it here. Huh.
No need. She has both of hers on you. Be seeing you, envoy. Sooner or later.
You've seen what happens when the Steel Garrote mess with Emerald Stair. I suggest you remember it.
Trust me, we will. Good luck with her, envoy. You're going to need it.
I didn't think it was possible to hate someone this much.
I'm sleeping with one eye open tonight.
Anyway, gotta level up. Also, companion level up. Alright, you can still upgrade Marius here, even though he's not in the party. I don't know why he wouldn't be able to, but you know, would be, you know, yeah. I don't know what to pick here, like, just things. Well, something else I wanted here actually, wasn't there? And I was making a choice. See. Is it Orchard I want? That sounds nice. I'll just get that, whatever. I don't want to be in menus all day, you know. I do want to explore a new area. And I got 2 points I can put into stuff. Oh, I'm level 15 now. That means I actually got new stuff. Yeah, okay, let's look at that. Into the fray. Fighter active. Reach forward, turning an enemy and pulling them towards you. This is a shield-based one. Reflecting. Don't have a shield, so. After taking damage from an enemy, your next attack within 5 seconds deals 70% of the original damage you perceived. It's a passive, so okay. Ranger, summon a pair ally can pedal. Okay, that sounds fun. Critical hit chance, 10 up. Increases range weapon damage against unaware enemies. Okay, so you can be super sniper. And you can get these spells if that's what you want. But I am a book user. Grimoire. I mean, I have to get the bear, don't I? Come on, give me a bear. It's like, yeah. I'm gonna get 2 active ones right now, because this makes it harder to do things, You know what I mean? I don't use that in combat. Like, I use it when I have to break stuff. But yeah. I have that heal there. Oh, I I forgot I had that as well. I got the phone, yeah. Yeah, actually, let's just, yeah. What did I do again? I mean, yeah, you can fire it. Okay. Sure, let's put those on and try them out, I guess.
Shouldn't you be on your way?
So just kill all the rangers there. Man. Well, I'm not sure why you're letting us through, to be honest, but yeah, we got a letter or something. Is it in here or is it? Yeah, this one. To head sharpshooter, first class of Shatterscarp, Temati Kaiwa III. On behalf of the Burnt Queen and the Emperor of Adia, I hereby command that the ruins of Neko Kubal be surrendered to Adia. If you resist, Shatterscarp will accept the fate intended for Fiormis Averno. By my oath, Inquisitor Ludwin. Huh. Not letting up. Not letting up. Taking over everything, you know. It's a bit of a pickle, a bit of a, you know, like we have a job to do. We're still trying to, you know, fix the whole dream skirt situation, and now we got this situation to deal with.
You
know?
came to Emerald Stair looking for answers, and now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadar? And where is the garden? Not to mention why the Steel Garrote attacked my fucking home.
I don't believe your Mr. Man is addicted to the living lands. You have no respect for the living lands. I leave you put a stop to it.
Exactly. They claim to bring peace and order, but at what cost? We were lucky this time. My people will be on high alert, but that doesn't mean we're safe. The Steel Garrote are hunting anyone who doesn't conform to their vision of the living lands. Our freedom is on the line.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn?
Probably. Why don't you tell about Thirdborn, Kai? I need to speak with Ludwig. Maybe she'll listen to reason. I don't think she will. If she does, we'll be ready for her. What do you know?
Thirdborn's a rugged place that attracts rugged people. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back, changed.
Changed? Good dream sketch. No point speculating. We'll see soon enough.
That's what I'm afraid of.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt.
We can't let the hunter become the hunted. But in luck, we'll find a way to the garden. What do you know about Thirdborn, Marius? The only question is, what happens when we find what we're looking for?
Easier said than done. Especially when we're not entirely sure what we're looking for.
Everything we learned in Naku Tadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. We don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the Dream Scourge.
Yasli believes the answer lies in another godless ruin, Neko Kubal. We'll find the garden, even if we have to use the process of elimination. Saboteur didn't exactly give us a compass bearing.
Yatsley is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yatsley can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise. But it couldn't hurt to try.
Let's do it. Maybe it's better if we don't disturb Samadal. I mean, I feel like he would have told us if he had an idea, but... And again, they are not exactly the most clear creature, individual, being, whatever you can call them. But you know, I guess so.
This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada. Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything?
Not much, just that they're definitely trapped in the garden. For a moment it seemed like Saboteur recognized you. Lie. Saboteur said the real garden is the friends we make along the way. Oh my god. Sometimes I want to say these things, but no. That one is almost too good not to say. I think I have to say it. Nothing worth repeating. Oh god. I mean, I do kind of want to say this one because I am curious about that, but man, this is too good not to say.
Nah, sounds like a load of soccer to me.
Agreed. Someone is making light of my very serious question. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tedek. But I'll take it over nothing.
Does anyone else want to ask Saboteur a question? Let's stop. All this guy talk makes me dizzy.
I'll pass. I've heard too many ghost stories that start this way.
Right. If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Just me then. Really? No one else has a question for the god of the living lands? Fascinating.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yatsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the Dream Scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise.
I wouldn't even tell what we're doing with anyone but you three. Oh. This is our chance to finally get some answers. Be ready for anything. I know it's a lot, but this is the next step. We have to take it.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it.
You'll go. I sure want to go back there. No can't promise anything. Yeah, you'll go.
Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. I wanted to say, for all of its imperfections, Fiormis Iverno deserves a second chance. Thanks to you, it has one. I won't forget it.
Something I've been thinking about is Mario's just you know what Mario just said. You know, it's interesting how he has so little confidence in himself. Like he's always putting himself down, despite you know being a very competent you know not a ranger but like a you know whatever you want to call a hunter. I guess he's a hunter of some kind. Like you know, like he seems so. Like he seems confident in that, but he's not so confident about a lot of other things, you know. He always puts himself down. He's always like, oh, I wouldn't, you know, I'm not good enough for this. I'm not, you know. Yeah, like it's interesting. It's an interesting little, but it's an interesting parallel. And, you know, we don't know, again, we don't know everything about Mario is he's always holding things back as well. So there's some like we hopefully gonna learn something about it, you know, like like I'm gonna assume he's gonna have a side quest as well, like Kai is having here, you know. I hope he has a companion quest, you know. I would assume so, that all the companions get their own little quest. That makes sense. But I could be wrong about that. Who knows how this game works. This is again how it worked in Outer Worlds. I was pretty sure all the companions had a little quest you could do at least. But like yeah. So you know, whatever that might be, I do want to figure out like why is he so, why does he put himself down so much when he's, you know, clearly competent and clearly knows the world, and you know, and like what caused him, you know, he left forgot the name now, but he left his home, you know, for some reason, and we don't fully know why, but there was a reason why he left seemingly, and I don't know if he was kicked out, like it kind of sounded like maybe something like that, but I don't know. Again, we don't know enough to really say, but there's something like he did something, or maybe he caused something to happen, you know, an accident, and he's blaming himself. That's my guess, something along those lines. Like, it really feels like he definitely blames himself for something, having done something, and that's why he's not confident in himself at all. Yeah, it's interesting though. It's like, I have to say, like, yeah, like the characters, you know, they are deeper than you would think, you know. I don't, you know, that sounds weird to say, but the writing in these games, you know, like that's what you come here for, and the more and more I'm, you know, seeing the characters here, you know, like companion characters is one of the best things about Outer Worlds, and you know, also, you know, Fallout New Vegas, which, you know, Obsidian made. That is like one of the things that has always, you know, been praised a lot, and I can see why, because like the writers of these games are very good. You know, they you know how to make compelling characters and worlds and everything, you know, and make you actually care about them, and you know, there's more going on with them. You know, they're not just faceless people. They have opinions, they have lives, you know. Obviously not every single character in a game like this can be that involved, you know. Obviously we don't know much about some of the side characters and some of the, you know, but we meet them maybe a few times, but you know, obviously your companions are important enough to have more going on. So I'm glad they do that. I'm glad it's that, you know, they are actually characters, you know, and I actually do care about them. So if I had to, you know, have these around all game and I didn't care about them, you know, that would be unfortunate. But luckily they made them very likable, you know, even for the flaws, you know. But yeah. Alright, moving on. Just wanted to say that because again, I do like this game and I want to praise it, and yeah, like there's a little subtle thing there, you know. Like again, Mario's definitely has something going on with confidence and his past that he's not saying, and yeah, whenever you hear things like this, like, dang, what happened, you know? But he doesn't want to talk about it, so that's fair. Alright. I'm beginning to question what the Empire is doing in the Living Lands. The Skeleton will be pleased with us. There's a little more answer about the attack.
Not before we answer to her. Just to be safe, we should remain vigilant. Sleep in shifts. Look after each other. Rest while you can. Our enemies are organized, but so are we.
Let's get some rest. We have a long day ahead of us.
Oh, can you have something new?
We should talk. What happened to Fior Mesiverno could have been worse. A lot worse. But that doesn't mean the Living Lands is safe. If anything, it's more dangerous by far.
I agree. Violence begets violence. This good will pay. These you people well way of the fair.
We never forgot. No matter where animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge.
The whims of gods don't excuse the things mortals do to each other. People fear enemies because it's dangerous. Whenever Saboteur has strong feelings about enemies.
Don't worry. I plan to hold the mortals accountable. As many of them as it takes. Listen to me. A failed animancer lashing out at everything in reach. Even with all the tools at my disposal. I couldn't stop the Dream Scourge. And I couldn't save my people. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself?
Well, at least don't try to stop the dreams, guys. Don't let yourself, put yourself out or whatever the word is I'm looking for. Like, because you can still help. That's why you're here. Show your expertise will come in handy. The example is your legacy. You can take pride in it. Do whatever one of you to put your needs ahead of theirs. Who says you have to? But yeah, how do I lay up some of my famous example when I can't even tell myself? Huh.
Don't take this the wrong way. You weren't raised by animancers. Their ambition destroyed our family. Now it falls to me to find meaning in my parents' sacrifice. I don't know if I can. I have some pondering to do. Let me know if there's anything else.
Do you think the people of VR are going to be alright? Let's talk about Shatterscarp. Once I fight you.
Sending my people to Thirdborn. It's a good arrangement. They get a roof over their heads. The city gets animancers. And everyone gets along. For once.
Is that common? Sometimes it takes strategy for people to come together. We're showing cheerful again.
The free settlements have enough cultural and ideological differences that we don't always see eye to eye. But when it comes to survival, there is no disagreement. We're in this together. Look, I know you didn't come to this island to help us. And yet you were here when others would have looked away. Despite everything that happened, it means a lot.
Yeah, people deserve better. Hope you get a break. There's one living there, so no, there's one decent living around. Didn't do it for them, I did it for you. Think nothing of it. Almost sounds like I'm coming on to her. I don't think there's romantic things, like a romance thing in this game. I mean, that's not something I've seen. I don't know if you can... I don't think you can romance companions. I mean, probably not, but... It almost sounds like, yeah... I don't know, maybe just being nice as well. I mean, who knows. Anyway, yeah.
We all deserve better. But fate decided otherwise. Well, onward to better things. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Talk about Shatterscarp.
What's on your mind?
Do you know any local history about Shatterscarp?
I'm afraid not. I've spent a little time in Dawnshore, but this place is a mystery to me. It's good to be somewhere different. Somewhere I can build new memories. Whenever I'm reminded of how big this island really is, it makes my problems feel smaller. Go on then. Don't be shy.
Still gonna be the same.
I've spilled all the gossip
Okay.
I know.
It sounds like our video might end your banishment.
Yes. And now I have to decide for myself if that's something I want. When he told me to leave, I was heartbroken, but also excited. Some animators thrive in a structured environment. That's never been my way.
Maybe you're outgrown Theo, Miss Amanda. Here's your home. Good second chance. If you choose to go back, set healthy boundaries. That's enough for now to get some rest.
Not a bad idea. Who says I have to play by their rules anyway? Thank you for speaking to Ignacy on my behalf. Whether or not I choose to return, it matters that I can.
How are you holding up?
Well, my future is in shambles, and I have no idea what to do next. Oh, and my home is under attack by the acolytes of an insane witch god. Apart from that, fine. Truthfully, I'm a bit lost. Leaving Fior Messiverno was supposed to be liberating. We've seen and done incredible things, but I'm no closer to finishing my family's work.
Why is that? Do all enemies suffer from Inui? I think I've heard it before, but I just don't know how to say it. Inui? Is that how you say it? I don't know. Maybe I can help. Remind me of what that was again?
The Dream Scourge? Through animancy, I can harness the wild essence of the living lands and put it to good use. But what if I tried, only to have it lash out and destroy me? I'd be no better off than my parents. The Dream Scourge is infecting our Adra, holding back my work. Until I understand it, until I can control it, I can't do anything. I'm useless. I'm nothing.
We trace the James to the garden. Maybe we'll manage now. If wishes will change lives, this is a setback, nothing more. Do you just have to think that you're more than your work? I wouldn't accept that kind of talk from our worst enemy. Yeah.
Of course. I've heard that one before. Quilici always told me to slow down, to stop and appreciate the land I'm trying so hard to fix. But how can I slow down when I only have one lifetime to get this right? I'll find answers in the garden. For better or worse. Anything.
Okay.
If I must.
Oh, has it been 40 minutes and haven't gotten to Shatterscarp? Yeah, I kind of forgot that this was likely gonna happen. Once again, for some reason the frame rate is so much better in this little place that's not a real camp like last time.
Thorn's a rough town.
Like,
it's not all
funny how it's so much better, because I guess you don't have to render much out of here, outside of here. Anywho, yeah. But I kind of forgot that was gonna happen, so yeah. Wait, those are the confirmed ones, right? There we go. Okay. But I do actually wanna at least see it a little bit, you know? Even though I'm already at 43 minutes. Maybe get a picture again. So yeah, it's a deserty environment. I guess that makes sense. I wonder how many places we're actually gonna go to, you know? Like, I did not know how big this game was actually gonna end up being, but, how many more places are there gonna be? I mean, probably gonna get a companion again here, I would imagine. New companion. Nope. Okay. Thank you.
Listen to me, look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you. Oh, I'm just dizzy.
I hear treasure around. Where is it? Up there. Can I get up there? Sorry, I got distracted. So these are demon soldiers. It says here. Huh.
I'll kill them. I'll fucking kill every last one of them.
What happened here?
Not even counting the ones we had to put down because they turned into dream thralls.
I had to put down 3 good men myself. Telling their family. That was worse.
Don't talk to me like you're the only one who understands hardship. I'm going to be facing down a mutiny soon.
You think we want to be here? Think again.
So leave. I can't wait to see the last of you and your people.
And go where? Nothing but death waiting out there. Better we die with honor.
Hello.
Another Adiran, Kutabal.
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's. You must be the envoy. Hilgard told me that.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
Corpse is still fresh. The fight must have been recent. When he showed up earlier, he could have helped. You both look like Anva's mortar spat you out. What's your tone? There's no way to betray your envoy.
It was a bloodbath. Dream Thralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes. How heroic. Protecting Kith from Adiran dream thralls.
Huh. Are the dream falls here all Adiran? Take no precautions, Captain. Is the rest of Shatterscarp as afflicted with dream scourge?
No, but most are. Our troops haven't been spared, and more are falling ill.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Adirans alike.
We've since pulled back to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive to contain the Dream Thralls. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe.
No part living is safe. I don't go where I'm safe, Captain. I go where I'm needed. Who would ask me to deliver a message to Matthew? I'm looking for Ashley. I told her I'll meet her in Third-Born.
I'm sorry, Envoy. I don't recognize the name.
Of course, that strange Orlin scholar. She came through not too long ago. Should be in town by now. Before you go on board, Kith aren't too keen on adherence at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fjord is already starting to spread. Just watch your back, alright?
Orlans are the short, hairy folk found in many corners of Yola. Half Orlans are known for settling down in permanent communities, while wild Orlans are traditionally wilderness nomads. The long ears are highly sensitive to sound and other environmental stimuli. Right, so that's what those are called. Those, yeah, hairy folk, I guess. Yeah, Orlans. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I thought he was just, human, but I think, yeah, like, looking at the skin, she is scaly, so I was like, is she, like, yeah, like, kind of like Rawatawan? Yeah. I guess she is, because she said that word, Rawatawan. Yeah. Alright. Haven't met many Rawatawans. Like, we met another one, I think. Is this the first female Rawatawan we've met, I think, actually? I don't know. We don't actually see a whole lot of other races in this game, interestingly. It's mostly humans, which is interesting. Like I feel like, in Skyrim, in Elder Scrolls, I feel like there was a lot more of a thing seeing different races about. Also in Fallout, I feel. But I don't know, maybe this is just not as much of a thing in this world, that humans are the predominant race, if you can go with that, but I don't know. It's possible. Or maybe it's just, I don't know, it was harder to model them or something, I don't know. Maybe that's why you don't see them a lot. I mean, you do have very different look, a lot of them, so, Anywho, I'll keep that in mind. Don't worry, I can handle myself. If anyone tries to cross me, it will be the last mistake they make.
Good luck, envoy. Gods protect you.
I don't recognize Rutasca, but I know Thirdborn. It used to be made of sterner stuff.
Okay. Okay, look here. Yeah, very rocky and deserty. Look at the map, I guess. Oop, Third bombs there. Oh, you know, it's a map. Hard to tell, like this, you would think you couldn't go there, but it looks like the path actually goes into the mountainy part, so I'm actually not sure what is the edge I could possibly go here. Like the other maps, it was a little easy to tell. It looked like there was like a line. Wait, no, the line is only, okay, the line is, yeah, this thing is the only part of the map you actually explode, it looks like. Okay, that's why. Okay, well, I don't know, I guess it's... We'll just find out where we can go. Alright, I should talk to you because you have a quest.
Ah, welcome to the shit, envoy. Sorry for the mess, but it can't be helped. Not when a fucking horde of dream trolls screams up the path. At least they're not coming out of the fucking rock like they did in the mines. Oh, dreamful spiders.
Nothing is spared this plague. Neither the land, nor the creatures who inhabit it.
Aye, a living nightmare. They swarmed just like that. These dream scourge people don't eat their kill.
The spiders, all you have to do is step on them. Did I say that? Where are these mines? Why do we have soldiers in the mines? I might stop by the mines, take a look myself. Nice vehicle getting on with it.
What kind of feet have you got? We're talking about a whole mine filled with them.
Where are these mines? Why do we have soldiers in mines?
The powers that be decided we'd help Thirdborn reopen an old, abandoned sulfur mine. Help arm Thirdborn against the Dream Scourge, you see. Make friends. But it's not my place to talk about any of it.
That's mines.
Follow the path down. You'll see the elevator. It's broken now, but the mines are just on the cliff above.
I used to hear stories about cave-ins up there. Watch your step.
If you hit the Leviathan skull when you're up there, you've gone too far. You'll know it when you see it.
Okay.
If it please you, sounds like they need all the help they can get.
Clearing out dream-scourged spiders. Sounds like honest work to me.
At least the shack stopped smouldering. Or any of our people set there by their own will. Don't know. Fools. Well, we warned them not to settle in the God's desert. Sure, the captain says it runs the land won't kill them. It was just an accident.
The music here is really overwhelming. You can't hear the actual dialogue. It's weird.
Maybe they'd still be alive. Maybe they'd have got themselves killed elsewhere. You never know.
I feel like the audio mixing has been pretty good, but that was odd that I could not actually hear what you were saying because of the music. Unlike this game. Just having no look-see.
Move along then, boy. Move along then, boy.
Have enough supplies, but not enough kit.
That's the thing I was seeing before. Just want to see if I could find that.
Never should have come here.
What? Okay. That seems to be all that's here. Alright, well, I was hoping to explore more, but you know, that's how this game is. Where did you go?
Careful out there, boy.
Did you fall? Well. Yeah, but yeah. You know, it happens. I
Need something?
think that's just it. Yeah. Nothing else here for now. So next time we do actually go explore. For reals. How do I get down this way, I guess? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I was also thinking, you know, last time I ignored the city, you know, as much as I could, you know, ignored going to VR. Maybe I should try to kinda head towards Thirdborn, you know, and you know, do the other side stuff as if I come across stuff, I'll, you know, do that. But in general, I should head towards Thirdborn. Oh, it's all the way down there. I thought it was gonna be up in this direction. It's all the way down here, actually. Okay. Not bad far. We walk all the way here. That's quite a long path, isn't it? Feels like it made a lot more sense to go from Dawnshore to there, but okay. Weird. Yeah. Huh. Trying to... Wait. If Paradise is here and we went... If we went east, did we go up and around here to get to... That doesn't make sense either, because... I don't know how the map works. I don't think it quite makes sense based on where we go out to go somewhere. I don't know, because didn't we... Like, wouldn't this be northward? Like, we went east to get out of Dawnshore and we went north to get out of Emerald's there. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter. That's why I was surprised that we went all the way down there, because going north would make more sense to go to one of these locations, but... Yeah, you know. Whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, wish you could look at the maps. Oh, whoops. I got accidentally teleported. Yeah, I wish you could go to the maps without going there, so you could look at the how it's laid out, because it does feel like it doesn't make sense based on based on the map where you would go out of. Now I accidentally teleported there, so I guess I will look at the map, but you know, didn't mean to. Yeah. Yeah, like, that's Emerald's there. Not a... No, there's no compass here, but... Assuming that it's north. We are going east for sure. We're going east out of here. Meaning, like, yeah, we would definitely be going out this way. I mean, yes, you can get to Emerald's there, but that's in the southwest of Emerald's there, so this is the southeast, which is where we came out from, wasn't it? There's some misunderstanding. I don't know. It does not seem to make sense to me. This is short. That'll be out here. 'Cause this down here is where the lighthouse is. It's just right there. So this would be northward. If you went this way, that'll be north. That's not a path you can go. So did we actually go all the way around here to get here? But it doesn't make sense because we come out of the eastern side, don't we? We start in the eastern side of almost there. I thought. Like we started like down here and went up to the middle. So that'd be like east and southeast. That's where we came out of, I found. Huh. I don't know if this map makes sense or if I'm stupid or what. Probably just stupid, but it feels odd that that's how it's actually laid out. If that's the case, that you take the long way. Like, it looks like there's a path that goes to Emerald's there that's a lot shorter on the map, but I don't know. I don't know if you said something about like, oh, you can't go that way because this reason or that reason. That's possible, you know, but we come out from the, you know, from the west, which makes sense if we are right here. And that would also make, you know, third bond is there. That's right there. That's, yeah, that would be third bond there. Right? So that makes sense there. Just strange. Like, either way, if we went all the way here from Emeraldstadt, that would be a long way to go. But also went all the way here, you know, from Dawnshore to Emeraldstadt. It's confusing to me. Whatever. Maybe that was not supposed to be something you thought about, but it's just something I noticed. Anyway. Well, today was a little less exploration than I thought it was gonna be, but it's fine. It's fine. You know, I am glad we are easing into it, you know. It's always a little bit of a thing going to a new area, you know. It's like, alright, a lot of stuff to explore, you know. Look at all this, you know. Yeah. Alright, that's it. See you next time.